Hello everyone, welcome to iQuanta's YouTube channel. My name is Anmol Gupta and I scored a 99.47 percentile in CAT 2023. As you all know, the FMS forms are out. We have already created a video yesterday and a lot of you have asked us how to fill the forms and form filling steps. As you all know, the deadline is the 22nd of November. So here we are at the form filling video. This is going to be a very brief video where I'll just be explaining the important steps that are being there. If you have many doubts, you can reach out to iQuanta's WhatsApp group and you can get your SOPs reviewed. And for that, the link is in the description box. So let's start. So first and foremost, you have to go to the FMS website, and on the website, click on this admissions tab. Then click on the online admissions portal, and once this portal is open, just click on it. It's loading. So let's wait for it to get loaded. So the first thing is, if you have not registered, click here to register, and then a registration form will open up. So in the registration form, you will have to enter your name, your father's name, your email ID. Please enter a working email ID so that you can have all the communications with FMS. Then your mobile number, your date of birth, and create a password based on the specific characters that it should be minimum 6 and maximum 20 characters. And then the captcha code. And once it's done, you will get an OTP on your mobile number as well as on email ID. Enter the respective OTPs of both, and then you will be able to register for FMS. Now, fill this very carefully. Please enter your name, father's name very carefully. There could be a chance that you might have done some spelling mistake or something. Avoid doing that because we don't know if it gets reopened or not. So once you're registered, then click here to log in. I have already registered, so now I can directly log in. Just enter your details. So once you log in, so you can see this is a profile page. So this is my profile. Some of the informations are hidden, obviously because of the confidentiality purposes. So now you can see your name, your Aadhaar, or the ID proof number, whichever you have been using, your father's name, mother's name, their occupation, your number, and everything would be visible along with your address. And then this form will be open up once you log in, you have registered. You just fill in the details, and also you have to upload your passport size photograph as well as signature, and the size should be 100 KB. So please ensure that you have done this beforehand so it would save your time. Now, if we click on the apply online button, it will take us to the apply online page where we can select the program. So FMS has three programs for which it has open admissions, which is the MBA full-time program for which we are applying, and then the executive MBA program and executive MBA for healthcare administration program. So since most of us are applying for the MBA full-time, so I'll be going for the MBA full-time program as this is a program for which it accepts CAL. So if I click on the apply now button, so here you can see like the application fees for MBA. So it's 350 if you are an SC, SG or PWD, and 1000 if you belong to any other category. So it's just that I have gone to the application. You can click on the checkbox. You can read the application instructions and then click on apply. So yeah. So now you can see this is the actual MBA form which you have to fill. So first of all, you have to select your category. So whether you are from general, SC, ST, EWS, OBC, you can select it and then move ahead with the same. Then there's a checkbox whether you are a PWD candidate. If yes, you can select click on yes, and then select the category in the PWD candidate with type of disability you are having. So this would be specific if you are only of PWD candidate. If you are not, then you don't have to click on yes. You can click on no, and then you don't have to do anything over here. And then are you a CW candidate? That's a child ward candidate. If yes, then you can fill it. Else, it's a no. And then same thing goes for here. You can do if you are yes, and if no, then say none. Okay. So now are you an orphan candidate? So these are the basic details that you have to just do a checkbox. So this is has applied before. So this button is basically if you have applied for FMS last year, last year, any year before apart from the this current year. So like since I applied last year also, I can click on yes that I have applied for FMS before. Then the CAT registration number, I can write like whatever is my CAT registration number. For example, it would be starting from 24 for most of you, and then you can write the complete registration number, whatever you guys are having, and you just have to retype the registration number. Now, this section is for educational qualification, where you'll have to mandatory enter the details of your 10th, 12th, graduation, and post graduation if you have done. Post graduation is optional, but 10th, 12th, and undergraduation you have to completely fill. So, talking about undergraduate, in undergraduate, you will see three options. Either you're appearing. If you are about to graduate in 2025 and you're a final year student, Then their status that you'll mark here is appearing. Then complete it if you have actually completed your graduation in 2024 or before. And others UG, for example, if you are a CA, CS, or any other courses, any other professional certification courses that you have covered, that will come under the others UG, which are considered equivalent to a graduation. And then in your 12th, either you have completed your 12th or you have done a diploma. This is also something that if you have gone for a diploma, then you can select diploma over here. And if you completed 12th, then 12th. And then you can select the courses like the subjects. Basically, these cover 5 or 6 major subjects if it comes to UG. And all the subjects in your 10, 10, 12th you can fill in. The school and college name, the university or board which you are affiliated to. For example, I was affiliated to CBSC, so I can either write the entire name, that Central Board of Secondary Education, or I can just write CBSC. But it's recommended if you can write CBSC or anything, that's completely your call. So basically now you have learned about 10, 12th and UG. So now the thing is, what are the courses? For example, what courses you have studied in 10, 12th and graduation? For example, like in 10 and 12, there are generally 5 to 6 subjects for everyone. So you can write all the subject names in 10 and 12th. And for undergraduation, you can write some of the major subjects as it is in 10 enter subjects and enter degree or subjects, whatever you are more comfortable with. So now talking about the grading. So in grading, there are three options: marks, whether you have gotten in marks, percentage, or CGPA. And in that terms, you can write the marks or CGPA that was the maximum possible, and the marks in CGPA that you have obtained. And the percentage scored would be there. For example, if you have gotten a CGPA, then your university must have a specified criteria. This note means that candidates reporting CGPA score must provide the official CGPA to percentage conversion formula table from the respective board university at the time of interview. So, if for example some universities have multiplication factor of 10, some has multiplication factor of 9.5. So you should check on if your university provides CGPA, then you should check on what is the percentage conversion formula for your university. Talking about work experience, you can write all the companies that you have been a part of and then select the from date and to date, and it would count the work experience in total number of days. So now, the most important thing which most of you have asked regarding the form filling, and you were asking this to be included in a video, that was how to fill the form, how to write SOPs, how to describe achievements, extracurricular activities. This is the most important steps, as because this is how your interview will drive. So, statement of purpose. The statement of purpose will cover the reasons why you want to do an MBA, why you want to do an MBA from FMS, why you are the suitable candidate for FMS, what FMS has to offer, what you have to offer, what are you planning out of MBA, what domain, everything. It should, statement of purpose should be basically everything in crisp that you are expecting from MBA. So that would be the statement of purpose. Basically, like have these reasons. Like I want to go into, for example, you want to go into marketing, and FMS is very famous for marketing. So you can write like I want to go into marketing, and FMS is known as one of the mecca of marketing. You can also have some more reasons that you want to do for FMS. For example, it could have locational advantage and the university, anything that comes as a reason that comes statement of purpose. But FMS has to offer, it has the teaching pedagogy. You can talk about the experienced professors, you can talk about distinct alums. So whatever the college has to offer, that is also been included. Now description of work experience. So the description of work experience, that should be as concise and as descriptive as possible. Yes, I'm saying concise and descriptive because you should not write too long, but in the short span you should cover everything related to the work ex, the work which you have done, the roles and the responsibilities that you have done in your work ex should be covered in the description of your work experience section. Now, achievements. The achievements could be academic, non-academic. Some you have played sports at the national level, state level. You have been a debating champion of your college. You were into poetries. You were into anchoring. You did something. You achieve a lot of percentage. You were the school topper. You were the college topper. You were the university gold medalist. All these come under achievements. So you have to write them as many achievements as you have. Try to include all the achievements that you have done in your since your school days that you feel are relevant and should be discussed in an interview. Now, extracurricular activities. So, extracurricular activities, these are those activities which you have taken up in your college days. These could be certain position of responsibilities. For example, you was the treasurer of the cultural fest of your college. You was a vice president of a particular chapter or a club in your college. You lead an event to success. You did some volunteering, you did some NGO, you did some internships. all these will come under the extracurricular activities. So this was all about the FMS form. These where we covered all the details, like your basic details that you have to fill while registering. Then you have to enter your educational details, CAT registration number, and work experience details. Then you have to fill SOPs and achievements and descriptive answers. Remember to make no grammatical mistakes in the descriptive answers, especially in SOP, as it carries a weightage. There are 10 marks which are devoted to your statement of purpose. And also, if you want to get your answers reviewed or have any doubts, you can join the WhatsApp group of iQuanta. The link is in the description box, and you can connect with that current FMS students and alums. And also, you can take guidance from the past 99 percentilers. And if you have any doubts, you can reach out to me directly via the WhatsApp group. So, thank you everyone, and all the best.